Ladies and gentlemen, the Madness Entertainment Group presents Puts the Comic Artist Hour with Les Garner.
Yo,
what's up?
I'll tell you what is up. What is up is Brides number 2 is live.
Sweet. Got a link for that?
We are, I think, 4 days in. We got 25 days left. 24, 25 days left. We were funded in under 40 minutes.
Nice.
And we're over 6,000 right now.
I'm going to need a link for that, bud.
I'm working on that at the moment, actually.
Okay.
Along with tossing in a couple videos.
I'll put it everywhere.
What was that? Oh, good. Yep. Let's see. I'm going to send you a couple of neat little videos. I'm going to pop you the links to them off Dropbox, and then you can hopefully get them up into the feed on here. Let's see.
That'll, as far as StreamYard goes, that'll depend on size and format, but we'll do our best.
We'll certainly got to give it a shot. Let's see. I'm going to send them to you in Messenger, by the way.
Okay.
Let's see.
So what's up, everybody? We're back. We're here. We're doing the thing. Pilled is really screwing up today. It goes in, it goes out. Bear with us. We're still going to do the show on Pilled. We just hope that it shows the whole thing.
Well,
I'm sending
you some links here. These will take you to Dropbox where you can grab these videos. And these are time lapses, actually. Super cool time lapse videos. And anyway, do I have anything else? Oh, yes. There's the, let's see, covers. I was saying covers. It's weird. And last but not least, the official promo. Too many windows open. There we go. So, good times, good times. So I am here today, probably about to start belting out a quick sketch of Adam, better known to most as the Frankenstein Monster, just because it's what I'm in the mood to do. So let's pop a layer up in here and close off that. So we're all good. And let's just get this party started. Doodly-doo-doo-doo. Let's see, what have I got in here? Oh, change that. There we go. So then. No, that's okay. When I draw this guy, I do some things a little differently. I start from basically a big rectangle, and I cut the center lines across for his symmetry, and then his eye line, and then I kind of start building out his brow, and I'll build that out like a big contour going here and here. Once I know where that is, at this point, I've drawn most of these characters so much now that I don't really think about it that much. Then I'll start just kind of blocking in certain shapes and then follow them across that frontal plane. Like that. But then, so that right there starts giving me my contours. And then there I can find his chin So I can give him kind of a big chin. There we go. And then from there's when I will come in and do the rest of the head sphere, because I find that the head sphere will start to confuse me, and I'll fixate on other stuff before I have that basic head design down. Okay. So then it's ear shape here. And I like doing ears. I've kind of gotten into this habit where I do ears as this like diamond shape to begin with. And then I'll put the little nub right there and then kind of follow the inside of it and then round it all off. Okay. So then his hair, I'm not going to worry about. I don't worry about his hair until I'm inking it. But once I've got that, then I can come in here and start to fill in some of this other stuff. So like I like doing him where he has more of a skull type nose. So I'll kind of doodle some of that in there. And then if I scallop right through here a little bit, then it helps make everything feel a bit more sunken. And then I'll follow these lines down from the nose that help define and lock in where his mouth is. Okay. I think we may have lost Pops there. He's usually not this quiet. Now I'm going to build up the sunken sort of eyelid or eye indentation areas. Okay. And one of the joys of working digitally is being able to hit a transform on this stuff and kind of push and pull around to see if you feel like it's a little skewed. So I'll just fix that a little bit and then flip side to side. Check that out. Let's move that up here. Then going from there. Of course, his neck is super thick. Little Adam's apple. And give it a little more contour. Contours are important. And scale it down a little bit. Now then, I'll start coming in here with some guidelines. And in there, I'm going to shrink that a little bit more. I don't know why. If I want to do a full figure, a lot of times I end up starting still from a portrait and then moving it down, moving the drawing down and scaling it down like this. So, let's see here now. Here. And come there. I can end up getting a little quiet while I'm doing this just because I zone out with it. Oh, let's see here now. that to come there, that to come there. And then I think I'm going to have him holding one of those big stakes that I have him carry on his back all the time. So, okay. Here we go. That. Let's see. Zoom out a little bit. And make a couple quick changes here. And then we're going to make a couple little changes over here. Pardon me while I yawn.
No, that's way too early in the show for you to start yawning.
No, it's not. It's never too early. Let's see. Oof. Let us. Out of curiosity, I'm wondering where this is going out to. Oh. Well, interesting. There's a few folks on here. We got a couple of folks watching. I don't know where to share the stuff out at, so I'm just going to keep drawing. All right. So let's come in here and take a parallel ruler. That's not what I wanted. I wanted a parallel ruler. Parallel line. There we go. And I'm going to run that right there so I can get a bunch of guidelines drawn in here that I can use for this stake. Now then, let's see. Which way would I want him to go with that? Kind of like the idea of that being pretty close. I think I'm going to get rid of that entire arm right there. Don't like where that's falling at. Okay. Excuse me. All right, now, boom, boom. Okay, and then we're going to go there, 3, 4. Okay, and then I need this to go. There we go. Yeah, we'll broaden him out. Okay, then.
Oh, Mom's gonna have a heck of a time with all the stuff I bring in this house.
Yeah.
She already saying she's gonna throw the Viking stuff in the garbage. She's a Packers fan. What can you say? You know.
Well. Oh, excuse me. It's been a long, long week. It's funny, I always want to forget his backpack that he wears and the straps that go with it. Drives me crazy. And I designed the damn thing. Right there. Let's go there. It's going to drape right there. So now we got rolled up sleeve. Yeah. So let's throw this strap right through here. And that cloth's going to have to drape around it. Clean up his hand a little bit. Come more down here. So one, 2, 3, and 4. Little refinements. You can go to a bigger pencil tip. Let's see here now. And here'd be the other part of his coat. And let's see. Coin's going to fall right about there. Put a knee right here. Let's shrink that down just a little tiny bit. All right, then it's not a bad place to be with this. Okay, there's that. So he's taking one off of here, so he's going to have a second one there, a third one. Here's going to be number 4. Let's see here now. Then I'm wearing a vest. Yeah, I'm still yawning. I believe my better half probably has some coffee waiting for me here soon. Okay. We're going to do some of that. All right, I think I'm about ready to start slinging some ink on this. Running a little bit slow today. I'm usually popping stuff off faster than this. I almost forgot his other strap comes through here. Catches up right there. All right, now let's do some ink. Let us see here. Let's start off with hitting some hold lines, starting to block this bad boy in. And a lot of my particular, like personal style, I'd guess, comes from the way I kind of shake the pen as I'm dropping lines. Oh, there's that coffee. There's that coffee. Oh, what a lovely sight. That's right. Gentlemen, if any of you fellas out there are trying to do this stuff, you will do it a whole lot better if you have yourself a fine, lovely wifey who will bring you coffee. And ladies, whoever
Bring
you
your man coffee.
bring your man coffee. Nah. And ladies, if you're trying to do this and your man ain't bringing you coffee, get you another man. All right. Here we go. So now we're going to just flow with the contours here. That's one of the nice things about not drawing superheroes. Superheroes get boring because you're basically just drawing anatomy over and over and over, which is good practice. But I much prefer drawing stuff that has natural folds and contours and blah, 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 all that kind of stuff to it. I'm letting myself get drawn in here. I hadn't intended to do that, but I'm doing it. Because I did want to focus on hold lines.
Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Okay, I just plugged in my mic. I just got all my stuff, dude. I'm going through my tech box.
Oh, your stuff finally came.
Yeah, this morning about 8 o'clock it showed up. So I've already opened every box, made sure nothing was tampered with. I've already moved a bunch of stuff into the house, got my bed set up and everything. I've had a busy morning. That was 8 o'clock my time, which is 10 o'clock your time. So, since then I've been humping. But man, every box, it's like I decided that I'm just going to go look for stuff when I need it, or I'm going to have a mess. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I need this. I've got to go look for it, find it, and then I'll empty that box out. Right.
Yeah.
But if I just start opening every box and digging, I'm going to have a mess. I'm trying to be orderly about it, get the necessity stuff in, get the tech stuff in, and then I'll worry about books and comic books and all that shit later,
Yeah.
Sure was nice to find my clippers, though. I can trim my beard again. Dude, I actually bought razors and was scraping my face. It was horrible.
I did a sketch cover for somebody at CreepyCon a month or so ago. That was a Frankenstein monster, and was real happy with it. Wish I'd taken a picture of that.
You mean you did a blank cover?
Yeah. Yeah, at the shows, I end up doing a lot of sketch covers for folks.
Elaine,
Let's see here now. If I'm going to do something super moody, I like to work out the shadow areas kind of early, because if something's going to be in deep shadow, that's probably a bunch of stuff I don't need to draw. So if I pay attention to the forms and I work out where those shadows are as early as I can, then that oftentimes will cut down the amount of stuff I actually need to be drawing. That's good for production. No, don't do that. Okay. No, I said I was going to do whole lines, but I just wanted to see his face start to come together, I guess. Mm-mm-mm. And I don't like that contour. I feel like that needs to be more like that. So let's work that out. And that needs to fill in just a bit. Okay. And from here.
It didn't work. He ruined one of my chairs. What? He ruined one of my chairs. He ruined it? Yes. How? Look what he did to it. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
You know, go to Vikings, it has cooties on it. It's got cooties.
Read that right there.
Okay, what about
Read that right there.
in appreciation of your incredible support of children and incredible support of children in hospitals and cancer centers across the country. Thank you for making a difference.
That's me.
That's you. That's him. That's his name. Right.
My stage name, Box Fan Sanders.
This is rough. I get rid of it.
Let's see here now. Where are we going? Continuing right along. Here we go. Let's see collars. Now let's bring his vest down in here. And I'm going to turn on adjust by speed so that I can swoosh that line right across there. Feeling like I'm probably not going to get this one done today, but I've been a little slammed lately. Everything going on with the weather out here. We've had tornadoes and massive storms, and it's just been rough. That's why we weren't on last week. Let's see here now. All right. Here's that. And come here, come there. Fill those in. Good deal. It's funny how much of what I like on this kind of stuff is actually just doing a lot of silhouettes and building silhouettes. All right. There we go. I feel better about his chin after doing that. A sip of some coffee and think about where I'm at. I really like having strong light sources.
Yeah, that's another thing I've been dealing with my new studio. I'm gonna have to figure out my lighting and everything in there, man. Because I'm in Mom's fucking office right now. With all her books and everything behind me and stuff. I have a whole different setup. So I've been working since they got here, and I'll probably be working for 2 days, and I'll still be going, what am I going to do with all this shit? Only had 3 picture frames damaged.
I guess that's good.
Out of 50.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I knew something. Look, I didn't think it was going to be a 58-day ordeal. I didn't pack this shit for that, right? So I knew there was going to be some minor damage, but not bad. Only 3 planes of glass got broken out of 50. So not bad.
Nice. All right, let's get back to that plan I started out with of doing these hold lines. And here we go. And let's see, where are we heading to on that? We're going to go here. Let's open a little bit of that up so it's not completely shadows. No. I forgot to close that off. There we go. come back in here and cut into this with some white. Slurp some coffee and continue. There we go. All right. So a little something there, a little something there. Pop that in. All right. There we go. I think it's starting to make sense. See how the dark stuff, has got kind of a. I wanted the shadows to be sort of centered, whereas his outer parts are picking up light from somewhere. There we go. The storms here last week fried a electrical circuit in the house and cost us the dryer to our washer and dryer and some other things. Fried the boards on some appliances. Not fun. There we go. Build into that black a little bit right there. Okay. 10 minutes left, huh? Might actually pull this off. Okay. Let's drop a little white down there where I bled over into that previous area. Nice. I can dig that. I can dig it. Let's see here now. So, right, there we go. And put the tails there. Something there. closed off. Can we do it? No, we cannot do it. Okay. Throw some weight in there. Another shot of coffee. We're at 12:53 for me, so I might not make it on this one. We'll see.
I'm sure if you don't, I'll see it anyway. You'll send it to me in an hour.
Pretty much. Because I'll just sit there and finish it. Something might be a fun thing to do sometimes for me to go back through, because I save pretty much all the artwork I do on the stream. Might be fun to go back and review a bunch of it and do a little collection of it. I don't know, maybe offer that somewhere, some way. All right, now let's go here, 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 here. I knew I missed something right there. Here we go. That's better. Let's see. Close. Pretty close. All right. Just harden that up a little bit like that. Come here. Clip that off. There's that. on this, we're going to end up going right here. Follow these contours. And then there we go. There's that.
Till March.
What? No, don't do that.
September 1st. PT at 9 a.m.
Come in here.
Summerwood or Northwest. Fox or 87120. Yes. FMC.
Let's see. And fill some of that in.
CSCALY.
I'm going to use these strokes to help build those contours around this leg.
629 269
And then
35 2713.
all right.
I'll bet it here. Yeah, here.
There's that. Nice. That feeling didn't quite get what I wanted out of that. There we go. That's more like it. Almost. There we go.
Now, we call Juanita and make sure 220 is good.
It is even Dr. Avery. Dr. Avery. You say it's Dr. Avery, but he's in the eye clinic. It's not the dental clinic, he's in the eye clinic. So it's my eyes.
Okay. And I'm going to do something kind of cheaty right here. Use some spatter to taper him off like that, and then what you doing, Pops? Sound like you're making sweet love to your microphone.
Yeah, I get messages, I got to respond to them. So, yeah, people asking questions, I got to answer them because I don't like to leave people hanging, But that was my boy Nem in the AM. He's been having a little bit of a rough week too, but
it happens. Definitely happens. All right, now let's kill that. Let's throw a fresh layer up over here. And
all right, so we just got a raid from Handy, and I was getting ready to raid him. What is up, everybody?
I wish I knew what that meant.
Handy News is one of the other guys that runs Stream on Pill. And at the end of your show, you can send all your viewers to somebody else's stream.
Oh, that's cool.
You see? So I was getting ready to raid Handy, and Handy raided me. So we're going to have to figure out somebody else to raid when you're done. But hello, everybody. This is the Comic Artist Hour, the baddest dude in the network, Les Garner. And as you can see, he just popped out another one in an hour that's badass, right? And yes, Handy, thanks for the cook or the can, bro. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you guys. Seriously.
That was fun.
There you go. So we got to figure out somebody new to raid. What's we going to do? I got Hellraiser fam. I got Cine. I'm looking.
Oh, no. I think they all ought to go raid my Kickstarter that's going on right now.
Well, while they're all watching, tell them about it. That's what you do, you see.
So we got the Kickstarter for Brides #2 is live at the moment. And let's see.
I got some videos ready. I got some videos we can play if you want.
I was going to see if I can share. Can I share just a tab here? CRoM tab? Yes. Oh, I don't want to do that one. Give me just a second. Let me pull this up a little differently. Okay. Oh, I can show it like that, can't I? Yeah, kill that. Yeah, I can do this. Okay, so let's pop on here. Gonna do this. Gonna do this, and there we go. So, is it showing through there yet? Oh, wait.
Brides, people. Brides. Yeah. I don't know why you got kicked. You kicked yourself off the stage when you shared that. So
I don't know what I'm doing on here, man. You know that.
Yeah, I know. Nobody heard what you were saying the last couple minutes since you pulled that up.
Oh, so this is the Kickstarter for Brides #2. Let's get rid of that stuff. And we're at 6106 right now with 25 days to go. It's a good thing. And we have a number of interesting things up here. You can see some of these covers. That one's one of my favorites that I really enjoyed. These two are two of my favorite things I've done in years. That one of Eva with Vlad, I really enjoyed doing that one. And then this one's a Frazetta homage. It's another homage to an old Vampirella cover, but I really love how it came out. I feel like I was able to really make it my own. That's why we chose it as the main cover for the book. And here you can see some of the interiors, which I don't think anyone's really seen much of. Of course, you know, Mr. Adam, who I was just doing a little doodle of on the stream today. And here's a good one of Adam getting his rage on. I really enjoy doing the Frankenstein monster. I get to cut loose on some wild stuff with him. So that's the opening page of the book. You've got Vlad meeting up with Countess Bathory in her courtyard as they begin to discuss the problem on both of their hands, namely Eva. So here's another one of the covers. Really like this one. This is actually the first cover that I did for Brides number 2. I titled this one The Abattoir, because this Brides number 2 is hands down the bloodiest comic book I have ever made. Just nothing I've ever worked on before is anywhere near as violent as this book was. Eva she goes straight off in this thing. So if you like your books wild and woolly, man, there you can see her just standing in the middle of this giant bloodbath where she's like completely eviscerated a whole village. So it's kind of fun in that basically like she's gone off now that she's a vampire, and the vampires of the world are like, wait a minute, what is this thing that's like killing entire villages? It's like, no, you're wrecking our food, man. Stop. So the vampires end up actually kind of protecting people, not because they give a crap, but because, you know, she's screwing with their food. So it's fun like that.
That's cool. That's cool.
But yeah, we got a number of different things in here. And there's something that I'm quite happy about is we do have a handful of prints of copies left of Brides number 1. So we have some bundles you can get into that if you haven't picked up Brides number 1, you can still get a copy of it along with getting number 2. So I'm not entirely sure what all the add-ons and things we have are, but I know there's a bunch of cool ones. So, and then let's see, is that one featured up here? Maybe I'll pop over here and show this. Let's go back over here. I'm gonna pull this back off, and we'll take add to stage. I'm gonna move you off for a minute, Pops. There we go. So I'm gonna hop over here and let's open up my
nerd
page manager, and I'll take you through high res on screen these covers. Let's peel the logo off so you can see it all virginal. Here's one. And let's get through the next one. After Clip Studio finishes saving. Here you go. This one. I love this one. This was so much fun. Fun fact about this one, I actually painted this outside. I had the board, I had my illustration board on my drafting board, which is mobile, and it was a beautiful day out here, so I took it out and sat behind the house at a table painting this in the sunlight. Good fun. Let's see. And then this guy right here, this one I want to give a little view of. Had to give my boy a bit of love on this one, Mr. Vlad. I enjoy writing Dracula. When I started doing this series, I at first intended to not even have him in it all that much. Like, really wasn't going to have that much to do with it. And as I got into writing it, he as a character, he takes up space. He demands his place. So, yeah, he's got a really prominent role in things, to say the least. So, anywho, then we've got a few little bonus treats here in coming up inside the book, because I added a little gallery of some stuff here, which folks might remember this one. So this started out actually on stream, because first time I started drawing Eva was on the stream. The whole way Brides even started was I was trying to come up with something to draw on the stream. I was like, I'm just going to do some stuff. I'm just going to spitball some Bride of Frankenstein stuff. And ended up drawing the original of this piece, which I think I penciled it and inked it on the stream, or a lot of it on the stream. Started it on the stream, I know. And then that became the cover to the ash can that we put out last summer before the Kickstarter. Gentleman in Knoxville bought the original of that. Very happy to have that go to a happy collector. And of course, I had scans of it on hand. So over time, I every once in a while pop it open and look at it. And so I just decided to do a colored version of it that would go in this book. I had said with the ash can, I was like, the black and white of this, this piece will not be reprinted anywhere. And the black and white will not, but the color can be. So there's that. This is a fun one. I think this is another one from on stream where I was doing kind of a more evil Eva, just thinking through, what if she just embraces being bad? What will that end up like? So it's kind of where I landed with it. Let's see here. But back to our boy that we got on the stream today. And anyway, nice to see about 11 people watching. Or at least that's 12 people. That's what shows up on the little readout I got in here. So glad to see some of y'all folks on here. Hope you'll go check out the Kickstarter for Brides #2, which is live right now.
No. Back to bus up. You got 27 people watching on Pilled alone.
Oh, nice.
Yes, dude. Don't pay attention to that stupid number in StreamYard. It don't count Rumble. It don't count Pilled. It don't count where people are really watching. It counts the places where we get suppressed. You see what I'm saying?
Well,
it'll show us Facebook. It'll show us YouTube. But we get suppressed in those places.
Huh. That's not surprising. So how many viewers you say we got right now?
Right now, on Pilled alone, you have 27 live viewers right now. Okay.
So that plus what I'm seeing on the suppressed channels will put us around about 40 folks watching.
And then there's Pilled, and like I said, I don't even trust the counts on YouTube or Facebook because they suppress us anyway. You know, there could be 40 people watching on YouTube, and they take the views away. I've watched it happen in real time where they've taken views away from a show and then said, oh, well, those are illegitimate views. And if you look in the chat, all the people were talking. And it's like, how can you call those people illegitimate? It's not like it was Twitch bots. It was real people talking, right?
I see YouTube a message there from Umbra Ludus.
Yeah.
Mr. Umbra. Is there any place for me to buy a digital copy of the Bride series? Well, yes, there is, good sir. And we will get you a link to that. Have I sent you the link to this, Pops?
The new one? No.
Let's
put it in the private chat for me.
I will do that right now. Let's see back over here. Where's that private chat at? Okay, where you at? Banners. People private chat. And there you go. So if you wouldn't mind pumping that out to the world.
All right. You're gonna get spammed for a minute, people. Don't get mad. Gonna get spammed.
It's vampire spam though. It's okay.
It's good spam. He also look. Let's send me some time lapse of some things from this campaign, and I'm gonna play them at the end of the show. There's 4 of them, so y'all hang out at the end of the show. Don't just run off because there's some good art gonna be showing.
Three time lapses and the actual animated trailer for this.
Okay, there you go. So I'm gonna be playing all those at the end of the show. So hang out and watch those guys because they're new.
And come back and join us. Come back and join us next week because next week what I'm going to be doing is going through some of the back end on the animations for this stuff because I do a ton of animation, and with this stuff with Brides I've really kind of cut loose on some things, and I've got some wild 3D related stuff to show y'all.
Cool.
So if you wanna take us out, Pops, hit them videos, and hopefully folks will come over to the Kickstarter and help push this thing even further along.
I will do that. I'm also going to make that big while I'm playing them, because just because. What the hey? Yatta hey, people.
There we go. Cool.
Right. I'm going to play some ads. We're going to be out. Thanks again, as always, Les, for giving us some of your time, bro. It's always entertaining, and it's always good stuff.
I appreciate you.
Here we go, people. Some Les Garner time lapse. Here we go. Hit that QR code. Here comes another one. Right. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to play that trailer and a couple of ads on the way out. We appreciate you, and we're going to be raiding Cindy over there on Pilled. So go with us.
Presenting Prince Vlad of Sekite.
Welcome, Vlad.
Dracula is the proper honorific.
Of course it is, Vlad. You believe your brides can deal with what they've made.
I do. Even now her instincts propel her back through familiar ground, taking her through your territory.
Live now on Kickstarter. Go get you some.
It's a place to celebrate heroes that have passed. A place to remember great deeds and past battles. And the place where evil now waits to strike. Galaxy Memorial Park, Volume 2. Crowdfunding on fundmycomic.com.
Ozzy, what are you doing? Come and have a look at this lovely book that was sent over.
You're wrapping in the perpendicular.
Oh, go on and spit that back out your mouth. No one can understand you like that.
Say how 5 dentists and all.
Oh, well, that's not much better. Ozzy, why don't you sing to me? I can always understand you when you sing to me.
Fucking my brains. What is this my publisher sent me? Inked in black with art so sweet.
So what do you think? Do you like it?
Oh, Lord, yeah.
If you missed the live viewing of any Meg production, you can find all our content on Roku or as a member of this channel. Madness Entertainment Group.